Okay, so welcome to day one of Body, Earth, and Evolution, the series that nobody knows what it is, including me. It just wanted to be. So here we are. And I love just following the whispers, and it's been really cool to see um, people jumping in, and we have Czech translation, and yeah, just fun to perceive you all asking for whatever these energies are. And we will be exploring and finding more out about that every day. Um, I wanted to start with, well, we kind of had like a little prelude yesterday where I did a one-time X-Men and Bodies call. And so it was really beautiful. It was $25. So it was like hardly, not really much money. But if you weren't on it and you would like to get it, you can. It was just a cool, like preliminary conversation to what I would say is really this whole thing about evolution, because X-Men, to me, the X-Men conversation is a conversation about evolution. And humanoids and X-Men, like the people, the seekers of the world, being being the very different creatures that know there's more, that are asking for it, looking for it, seeking for it, and oftentimes make themselves wrong, a lot of times make themselves and their bodies wrong, um, for the capacities that are so different. They don't have a context in this reality. And when you have something that is different, that doesn't have a context, and you add judgment to it, a lot of times that can take the greatness of whatever that is, whether it's like an energetic capacity that you have or a capacity that your body has. It can take that and like solidify it into judgment and wrongness. And then something that could be a greatness about our bodies, about us, becomes something that is debilitating or difficult to handle or whatever. So everywhere. So, and also anybody who is here, I always want to say this now on my calls, because now or later, who doesn't know the tools of access consciousness, this is an access consciousness class, and we use the clearing statement, which is a bunch of words that don't really sound like much, but they change a whole lot of energy. And there's a video, theclearingstatement.com, where you can find out more about it. So everything that you've done to solidify, to judge, solidify, compute, figure out you and your body out of the capacities that you and your body have and be, and into solid, wrong, judgeable offense, etc. Fill in the blanks. Will you destroy and uncreate all of that? Right, wrong, good, bad, all 100, Pakpad, shorts, boys, povad, species, creations, and beyonds. And the thing about our the X-Men in particular conversation is that it's very much about like this invitation to consider yourself as an X-Men. You may or may not consider yourself an X-Men. It doesn't matter. It's not something really to be defined. It's a space to be explored. So I'm just going to call you all X-Men for the next 21 days, just because it makes it easier for me. And you can, just get whatever that is for you. But X-Men have this, like, I would say, sort of like innate capacity and like movement toward evolution, and really are part of the evolution of what is possible with embodiment, what is possible with the earth, and also like a depth of communion with the earth that is available, that doesn't exist in this reality, like human reality. So human reality being form, structure, significance, solidity, judgment, fixed, impossible, right? So there's no evolution. I always found it so interesting when I learned about evolution as a kid, being like, why do people think it stopped? Like humans think evolution stopped, when we got to the perfection of human. Right. So anywhere you've bought into that or just not acknowledge how aware you are of that like the general consensus of the world that evolution was about the apes, but is no longer happening. We destroy and uncreate all of that. Right, wrong, good, bad, all 100, puck, bud, shorts, boys, poved, species, creations, and beyonds. And also that evolution of the earth is no longer happening. Because now we've drawn countries and boundaries and borders. So now the earth, the masses of the land masses and the oceans can't change because that would encroach upon somebody's country. Everything that is. Right, wrong, give, bad, all 100, puck, bud, shorts, boys, poveds, bases, creations, and beyonds. So, and it's so great to have these conversations because then we can start to recognize the absurdity of it. I mean, in this just, few minutes, it's like, oh yeah, okay, right. And you guys all may have looked at this in some way as well, so we're opening these spaces together with all of our awareness, even those that aren't live on this call. And so if the earth is evolving and none of the evolution of the earth is wrong. Now, people talk a lot about global warming. I'm not here to say it's happening, it's not happening, it's a problem, it's not a problem. But I am here to invite us to all consider the beauty of evolution, no matter what it might look like, and I talked some about this in the call yesterday. I was sharing a story of my body and this, injury I had and how it's led me to all these beautiful, like really a completely different reality with my body in a way that I could have never, I would have never created on my own. So things that we think are problems, when we take the judgment out and we look with curiosity, which is a capacity that X-Men have, we begin to see the the beauty, the evolutionary beauty, and not even to make it it's not about justifying it but it's just going, wow, there's something occurring here, like I woke up this morning, my body was not as on as it tends to be in the morning. And like, I was going into like all these, kind of like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. And then I went, wait a minute, body, is this like a deeper detox that you're going through? Because I've been doing a lot of detoxing. It's like, is this a deeper detox? And my body went, finally you asked, you bitch, oh, okay, cool. So you let me know what you require with that, if anything. And it was kind of like, nothing, thank you. Like just don't project your shit at me, Um, and that's also part of our, sort of more personal evolution and the evolution of our bodies. So I want to, we'll be like playing, with whatever pops up around these kind of spaces, and of course more spaces over the next 21 days. And also really one of the things I would really like to cultivate with this series is this like giving time and space every day for a deeper communion with our bodies and the earth. That's also why I chose to do it in the morning. I'm like, let's just start the day with that. You guys are in Europe, it's not morning for you, but just giving time and space for that, dropping into that and exploring that. So go ahead and close your eyes and relax your body. So if you're driving, obviously don't close your eyes. But wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're multitasking, if you can refrain from multitasking, I would really recommend that. And just allow your body to really relax into the earth. And, one of the ways we do this is by giving the weight of our bodies to gravity. So if you're laying down or sitting down, if you are standing, maybe you could sit or lay down. But if you're standing and you need to be standing, like go through your feet, go through your pelvic floor, go through the back of your body. Those are 3 places where you could be on your belly as well. There's something really cool about being on your back that I've found. But sometimes putting your belly on the earth is wonderful too. So just find a way today to bring your body into contact with the earth. And, like I said, if you're driving, just touch the earth energetically. And start to perceive the earth. Like way more than you normally do. It's this massive, phenomenal organism. I mean, the earth in and of itself is this incredible conscious organism. Your body is also a conscious organism. And we can our bodies are not separate, basically. Like the conscious organism that is unique about your body to your body, the consciousness that your body bees is part of the earth. So it's like you could look at an individual tree and see it as the tree that it is. And then you can also know that there's all these roots, and trees are like so connected to each other. So tap into that depth of connection, the matrix of fungi and root systems underneath the ground that wrap the entire earth, even going down to the ocean floor. And include your body in that. Oftentimes I see the fascia of our bodies, which is this amazing connective tissue that wraps everything, every element of our bodies, our organs, our muscles, our bones, our nerves, our blood vessels. And it's a continuous sheath of tissue that wraps everything, and it's all connected. And oftentimes I just do see the fascia. My perspective on fascia is that it is part of that matrix of the earth that winds and weaves its way through our bodies. So just perceive right now the fascia of your body. And you may not be able to like directly access it, but that's not what it's about. It's like just perceive the energy of it and just bring some curiosity there. How much is that one of the ways that you are tapped into this matrix of root systems and a fungal network and all of the microorganisms in the earth that express themselves as the earth through your body. Your body is part of the earth. And allow yourself to relax and melt into that more and more, letting your mind go. And as you do, start to be curious about the evolutionary impulses that your body has as this unique creature upon the earth who just may be here to make it a greater place. That's for you to know. What is the thrum of evolution that moves through your body? Evolution being a dynamic, beautiful, absolutely miraculous energy of movement into different and greater. Perceive, receive, sense the thrum of that in your body as the earth, as you. Your body, a very different creature on this plane. Perceive all of the bodies that you've ever had, not just in this form on this planet. We bring with us as being the memory of embodiment. Let the memory of embodiment and the possibility of the evolutionary possibility of embodiment thrum through your body. Gifting you with the energetic memory of what it is that you are, what it is that the earth is, and what it is that your body is here to be. Let that thrum, whether you perceive it or not, whether you sense it or not, let it gift to you, heal you, enliven you, remind you of the creature that you are. And just invite that to move with you in your day. The earth is always under your feet. Never goes anywhere. Your body's always there, no matter how much you forget about both of them. Thank you. See you tomorrow.